In the vast, grim darkness of the 41st millennium, there exists a chapter unlike any other, cloaked in secrecy, bound by ancient oaths, and forever haunted by their own betrayal. Today, we delve into the enigmatic tale of the Dark Angels, the first legion of the Emperor's Space Marines. Who are they? What dark secrets do they harbor? And why are they feared not only by their enemies, but even by their allies? Let's uncover the mystery. The story of the Dark Angels begins long before the grim future of the 41st millennium. In fact, it begins with the very creation of the Emperor's Space Marines. The Dark Angels were the first legion, crafted by the Emperor himself during the Unification Wars on Terra. As the first of their kind, they set the standard for all subsequent legions, earning them a reputation as paragons of discipline, loyalty, and martial prowess. When the Emperor's 20 Primarchs were scattered across the galaxy by the machinations of chaos, the First Legion carried out the Great Crusade under the Emperor's direct command. Raised in the savage forests of Caliban, Johnson's upbringing was unique among the Primarchs. He was a lone warrior, a hunter of great beasts, and eventually a knight. This upbringing instilled in him a deep sense of honor and duty, values that he would later impart to his legion. Ascent until the rediscovery of their Primarch, Lion El Jonso. But as with all great tales, the Dark Angels' history is marked by tragedy. Caliban, the homeworld of the First Legion, was destroyed in a cataclysmic civil war. But as with all great tales, the Dark Angels' history is marked by tragedy. Caliban, the homeworld of the First Legion, was destroyed in a cataclysmic civil war. The seeds of betrayal were sown by Luther, Lion El Johnson's closest friend and second-in-command. Corrupted by the whispers of chaos and jealousy of Johnson's greatness, Luther led a rebellion against the Lion. In the final confrontation, Luther's forces shattered Caliban, scattering its remains into the warp. This was no ordinary rebellion. The events on Caliban left a stain on the Dark Angels' honor, a wound that persists to this day. Those who sided with Luther, now known as the Fallen Angels, haunt the chapter like ghosts, each one a reminder of their tragic past. The Dark Angels' quest for redemption has defined them for 10,000 years. Their obsession with hunting the fallen is a secret known only to their most trusted leaders, the mysterious Inner Circle. The Inner Circle is a clandestine order within the chapter, tasked with preserving the Dark Angels' darkest secrets. They command the interrogator chaplains, who extract confessions from captured fallen through relentless questioning. This secrecy has isolated the Dark Angels from other Imperial forces, making them an enigma even among their fellow Space Marines. But why such secrecy? Why not share their burden with the Imperium? The Dark Angels believe their shame would bring dishonor not only to their chapter, but to the Emperor himself. For them, silence is the price of loyalty. On the battlefield, the Dark Angels are relentless and methodical. Their companies, like the Deathwing and Ravenwing, are highly specialized. The Deathwing, clad in bone-white Terminator armor, excels in eliminating the most formidable enemies. Meanwhile, the Ravenwing, their lightning-fast bike and land speeder company, hunts down prey with unerring precision. Every detail of their iconography tells a story, from the winged sword of their chapter badge, symbolizing both their honor and their eternal penance, to the robes that harken back to the knightly orders of Caliban. For millennia, the Dark Angels have fought in the name of the Emperor, their loyalty unwavering despite the shadow of their past. Their victories are countless, their bravery unquestioned, but their story remains one of perpetual redemption. Even as they carry out their duty, the question remains, can the Dark Angels ever truly atone for the sins of the past? Or is their secret a wound that will never heal? Thank you for joining me on this journey into the enigmatic Dark Angels. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Warhammer 40k lore, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And let me know in the comments which chapter or faction you'd like to explore next. Until next time, remember, in the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war.